Of course, we launched per pound. Um, the website, the Facebook page is really starting to take off. I've now got Instagram on, starting to really plug into social media. Um, and we just carried this way for a year, doing odd events, did a couple weddings, um, and just kind of stayed steady. We used all the profits and stuff for each month to build the pit to save back for Rockin' Ribs. Um, and then, boom, we got a break. One of our best clients has been with us since day one. Um, Die hard. I mean, you've got my mother, then you've got this lady. Period. And that's Lori and James Boyd. They've really been they're just awesome. That's really all I can say. Um, they hooked me up with Aaron Bingham, who actually ended up sponsoring our Rock and Ribs crew. So we had that weight lifted off of our shoulders, not going, we've got, a grand that we've got to drop just to even compete in rocking. So now I've got somebody that says, hey, your product's good. I think you've got a shot. Here, I'll take the burden. I'll pay for rocking. You concentrate on what you do. So that's what we did. And it worked. Um, Once we were able to do that, I was able to free up some money and really got to work on the pit. Got the grates and everything in right about Thanksgiving. As a matter of fact, I finished the pit, got it cooking. There's some more videos on there that show the tests and stuff like that. First test went stupid because I tried to semi insulate our firebox and it didn't work. Didn't work for me at all. Um, so I ended up ripping the pit apart, redoing it, and I got it functioning properly right before Thanksgiving, which was an awesome thing because we had a massive Thanksgiving order come in. We did 10 to 12 or 9 to 10 birds, some ribs, some chicken, brisket. There's a video of it up, I believe. I know it's on our Facebook page. But we did a lot of stuff around Thanksgiving. Um, so we're continuing this pattern, just holding steady, not really over the cliff, but we're doing enough that the wife and I are both going. Well, we're being led down this path. And every time we tried to pull back, somebody else would order something. Something else would come up, and it would always bring us right back to barbecue. And I literally looked at my wife and went, maybe this is something we really need to check out. Maybe we need to pursue this. And, from that point on, we just kind of stopped fighting it. We're being led down this path, so we're going to go for it. We're still kind of hashing out flavors at this point. Sauces, no sauces. I've been watching videos like crazy on all the big barbecue guys, Myron and Tuffy Stone, Big Mo, Aaron Franklin, just getting inspiration. What do I need to do? How do I need to do it? Um, and then we just kind of went, this is us. And what I mean is we live in Springfield, Missouri, which is kind of in the center of two very big barbecue regions, Kansas City and Memphis. Um, so we kind of took this is my joke about it. We took the sweet and smoky from Kansas City and the sweet and spicy from Memphis, and we slammed them together and created a delicious love child. That's the way I say it. It's a little bit sweet, a little bit of heat, and just a kiss of smoke. So that's us in a nutshell there. Um, Coming back around now to 2017, we're getting close to rocking. Um, Pit's just about done. I'm working like crazy trying to get it ready to go. Um, Finally get the wheels and everything on it. And this pit all started right after rocking. We were looking at different things to do. Rockin' Ribs 2015 or 16, excuse me. We were looking at things to do. How do we build it? Blah 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 blah. And my uncle stepped up again and said, "Hey, I've got a trailer out here. It's not doing. It's going to take a lot of work, but you can have it. Just come get it." So that's what I did. It started with an old boat trailer that I had to literally tear apart to level because it was all kinds of twisted. a gimme tank. Somebody, Dave Moyer stepped up at work and gave me the two tanks. One's Bertha, one's the Beast now, which is our trailers pit. And I think with everybody that stepped up, I don't know if they just loved the product so much or if it was just me or what, but people had just given us stuff to help out and work. And I can't thank these people enough. They've really made us what we are. But we get the pit done, and I've been cooking on it since November. Still working on it, but still cooking because our orders are starting getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and we booked another wedding, and Rockin' Ribs is coming up, and then I had a buddy call me. It came over for a tasting that we did, a KCBS. We did a KCBS panel tasting at our house, and I literally cooked like I was cooking for Rockin' Ribs. I did a timeline, turn in times, the whole shebang, and making sure I could hit my times and making sure the food was on point the way it was supposed to be. And him and his wife, now wife, were getting married the weekend of Rockin' Ribs 2017, and they go, "Can you do this? Can you cater? Can you do the meat for our wedding?" I'm going, I don't know. Um, and we're trying to figure out how we would do this, cooking off site, cooking on site. I finally just broke down. I called the director and I said, "Hey, I've got a wedding to cook. Can I cook it on my pit at Rockin' and get it out of property before the event starts on Saturday?" He said, "If you can pull it off, you can do it." So that's what we did. I literally cooked a wedding side by side with our competition cook. It was the most crazy, insane weekend of my life because not only did I have a wedding on board, I had the competition cook. It was raining balls all weekend long. Everything was drenched. Um, so we're cooking that, and we ended up finishing. There was 100 teams. We ended up finishing 41st overall. So we're right dead center of the pack. We ended up actually beating. Um, this is our little claim to fame right now. We beat the quote unquote big dog of Springfield in the overall, and we actually ended up taking every restaurant in town in at least two categories. So we were really really happy with our product. Could do a lot better. We finished 28th overall in brisket, so it wasn't a bad showing for our first time out. We were really really happy, all things considering. Um, right after that, I did a wedding. Did Lori Boyd's. I did her son's wedding. Um, we did that out of the Clever Barn, and the owners of the barn liked the food. And I said, you know what? Well, let me give them a call. I called every other wedding venue in the area, trying to get on board there, and nobody would return my calls. Boom, made a phone call, got a tasting set up, and a week later, we're now the official caterers of the Clever Barn. So we've partnered with the barn. We're now you're now present with us. That's kind of where we're at right now. Um, we're actually getting ready to launch our barbecue sauce line. Hi, my wife just came in. She's bugging me right now. 5 minutes. I apologize for that. It's going to be kind of a funny blooper. We've got our sauces and everything that we're getting ready to launch, and that's that's really it, y'all. So I mean, we've had a bunch of people that stepped up that have really believed in us, that have kept us rolling, that's kept pushing us to get where we're at. My mom, Lori and James, um, Jane and Alan, my in laws, and I guess the most important um, person that I haven't mentioned really. I've mentioned her, but she's interrupting me. She's still back over there. That would be my wife. She's, like I said, everything that we've done that's really taken off to this point has been because of her. I'm just the guy that likes to play with fire and cook. So that's where we're at. That's what we've done so far. If you want to know where we're heading, keep watching. So this is where we're at. This is the first part of our story, and we're gonna keep filming it and putting it out from here. So sorry it took so long. hope you all made it to the end of the video. I get kind of long-winded sometimes. Just to let you know, this is probably the 10th time I've tried this video today. But we appreciate it. Thanks for sticking with us. Thanks for believing in us. Thanks for keeping me motivated. Thanks for just thanks. I can't thank everybody enough for helping us to this point. And there's just more things to come. We've got a lot of plans. And stay tuned. It's going to be a fun ride, y'all. We appreciate it.